Alright, so I called for Molly, but she didn't come. Last time I saw her was yesterday when she flew away from some light rain. That's a crow right there, by the way. That's not Molly. Alright, maybe I'll throw her a little something. Okay, crow, you want something? Of course, I can't throw it on the other thing because, you know, we already know what she's gonna, what the crow's gonna. All right, I want to give you something. Hey, wait! I see something right there. I can't really tell if it is. Okay. I could have sworn I saw something. Oh wait, there she is. She's eating something right now. There she is. There's Molly. Okay. Alright, so I want to give her something if she's willing to eat it. Alright, give her something big because you have to think big. Yeah, she's eating, or he or she. I don't know which one this is. Is it her or is it him? I don't know. I think it's her. Yeah, so she's eating right now. And I thought maybe she would be eating. I was sure she would be. Of course she is. Alright, so we'll just wait a few minutes and then I'll go ahead and throw this piece of big, large meat out. And I'm hoping that she'll grab it and she'll be successful this time. With there being no construction work going on, I think it's very possible that she might go for it. So we'll try it. There's only one way to know for sure if she'll do it, and that's to try. Alright, so we'll try it and we'll see what happens. Alright, so if I can just get this thing open here, then I can go ahead and feed her. Alright, so we see her. She's eating somewhere different this time, but that's okay. That's kind of what we want. Sort of. I don't know. Maybe not. Alright. Almost got it. Alright, we're going to try. Alright, so I'm going to put slow-mo mode on and should be good as long as I got this. Alright, and hopefully I can raise my thing up just a little bit more. I'm going to try to see what I can do here. I don't know if she's going to go for this, but we'll see. It's getting close to the end. It's getting close to 7:18, so we'll see. If she doesn't have enough time to eat, then I'm just not going to feed her, so. Okay, so yeah. I don't know if she's going to be able to finish that meal in time. I'm just not 100% sure what she's got. I'm just not sure. Can you see what she's got? Yeah, it's gonna take her longer. It's gonna take her longer than you think to eat that. So we're done. I'm done. That's it. I'm done. Yeah, I thought I was gonna give her something today. I thought so, but I guess not. Alright, yeah. That was wishful thinking, me thinking I was gonna feed her. Alright, so yeah, we're done. I didn't even get a chance to feed her. She's already eaten something, so it's too late. Alright, you snooze, you lose, Molly. It's okay. She eats. She hunts. She eats food in the wild. She does. That's what she does. She's a hawk. She doesn't ever wait for me for food. She just goes for it whenever it's available to her. Alright, we're done. Alright, so thanks for watching. She's eating. We're good. Alright, so until next time, I'll see you later. Take care, everybody. Alright, here's a wet version of Pepper. So yeah, Pepper's here. So I decided not to visit Molly because she wasn't on the treetop like she usually is. And today, you know, you already know today she was eaten on the branch, on a tree branch that was to the right of the tree, even though I didn't realize she was eaten there at first. Once the crows moved away, I was able to see there was only one bird left, and that was the hawk. And it doesn't seem like the crows even knew the hawk was there. So, there we go. So yeah, I can't film this hawk for too long because of the rain, and if I try to, you know, this camera's not very waterproof, okay? It's a little waterproof, but not really. So I like to try to keep the footage short. I can try to maybe put my camera bag on it, and maybe that'll help a little bit. Yeah, that might help somewhat. Alright, so yeah, there we go. There's our hawk right there. Yeah, our beautiful hawk Pepper. Pepper's a hawk, yeah. Alright, so let's see. I'm going to try to see if I can tilt this down a little bit without tilting down too far. I mean, that's really the best I can do. Alright. About right there. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay, good. Yeah, so here's Pepper. Yeah, it's Pepper. Yeah. I did put a piece of meat down on the pole that's in front of the car, but I don't think the hawk's ever going to go for it. I'm not going to like put the food too close because then, you know, I might end up bothering the hawk. So I'm just going to just let her hunt. It really doesn't matter what I do, you know. She'll just do what she wants to do, and that's it. Alright, so we should be okay with the camera. It shouldn't get rained on. But if it starts really, really downpouring, then I'm going to have to go home after that, because my bag's going to get all wet. I do also have a chicken leg, but I'm not going to use it on my on this hawk, because I don't even know if this hawk will even go for it. It just, this hawk is more like a hunt and go kind of hawk, you know. She sees something, she catches it. She just doesn't seem to want my food, but she can, you know, she can grab something and bring it close by. I mean, I guess it's perfectly up to her what she wants to do. Alright, if it starts to really rain, I'm going to turn this off. There's no rain on my camera because I got my camera bag on top of the camera, luckily. But I can only hold it here for so long. And I don't know about that lens. Rain getting on the lens, that may not be so great. So The rain could get inside the lens. If it gets inside the lens, then my camera's ruined. So hopefully I should be okay. But yeah, if you get water on the lens, that's not so great. Alright, it's starting to rain, you know, sprinkle. You know, I'm not going to stick around too long. I wouldn't be doing this if I were feeding Molly. I don't feed her when it rains. I just don't, okay, because I can't keep an eye on my camera when it rains. Alright, so yeah, I put out chicken gizzard. That should be good enough for her. I don't think she wants anything bigger than that. You know, I mean, she caught a dragonfly for crying out loud the other day, so you know, the size of the meal shouldn't matter to her. If I put something down, something is always better than nothing. And I am saving my chicken legs, maybe even for a red-tailed hawk, which usually prefers larger prey than a red-shouldered hawk does. You already know how these hawks are. You've seen them enough. Alright, so I have to get going. I can't keep this running because I gotta make sure this camera stays protected. No water anywhere on this camera. And in fact, there's water getting on it now. Here's our Osprey right here. So we're just gonna go and film him, and it is a him. You can see that this one doesn't have brown patches on the chest. So it does appear that he is hunting right here, and we'll just leave him to it. Alright, I'm like right before where the bridge is, so I'm not like too close. I usually know, like, if I go past the bridge, past the bridge, usually they take off. So there's a guy sitting on the chair that's like a distance away from the Osprey, and that guy's further away than I am. But we should be good about right here. I think this should be enough space. The Osprey doesn't seem to like it if I'm on the same side of the pond as the Osprey is. It's okay, yeah. You can hunt, it's okay. You can go ahead and hunt. I'll just sit here and watch you. So yeah, this Osprey does appear to be hunting right here at the lake, looking for some fish to catch. So yeah, they do fish near home base. They do. And actually, does it seem like one of its feet are tucked in? Yeah, I can definitely tell one of its feet are tucked in. It's pretty content right now. But the Osprey wouldn't be so content if I got a little closer. And I think this is about as good as I'm going to be able to get it anyways because of the lighting. There's a certain, like, sweet spot where I get better lighting. He's looking down. He does that a lot. It's okay. It's okay. You can look down if you want to. It's alright. Yeah. Perfectly okay. Alright. Yeah. I'm glad you're doing good. I think this Osprey was yawning. So they do that a lot, that head bobbing thing. But they head bob a little bit different than hawks do. They kind of do like a very long head bob. Very long, like really far back. Let me zoom out just a little bit here. We still have digital zoom on this Osprey. It's not going to be perfect. I might decide to cross the bridge just to see what happens. But that's, you know, we'll just see, but we'll just wait right here. I don't want to stay too long because well, I bought some chicken gizzards and chicken livers, chicken hearts for the hawk, and I don't want it to get warm. So just kind of looking around a little bit, yeah. There is somebody walking, so this will be the ultimate test to see if the osprey's tolerant enough to care what goes on the sidewalk. So we'll see what happens. Okay, he's sitting on the bench, so we're good. We're good. False alarm, right? Yeah. He's just fishing. But there is somebody else that's walking too, so I don't know if he's walking to where he's at. Hopefully so. Besides, there's nothing good to catch where the bridge is. Nothing good to catch, nothing. Yeah, we'll just keep watching. We'll just see what happens here. I'm hoping nothing happens. Nothing, right? Alright, we should be good. So he stopped at the... Oh, the osprey sees something. Or maybe not. Okay. It's alright, alright. Alright, so maybe I could try to get a little closer, maybe. Wow, this is some good lighting right here. Good footage right here, for sure. Okay, so yeah, I'll go ahead and see if I can cross the bridge, but only up to there. I don't want to push my luck. But then again, what if someone walks near? It's okay. Should be okay. Should be okay right here. The osprey seems to be taking an interest over what those people are doing. With all the fishing lines and all that. Yeah. Hey there, yeah. Alright, so let's see what happens here. Alright, I'm gonna try to get a little bit closer. Just a little bit, alright? Not too close, but just a little closer, alright? Alright, just a little. Oops, sorry. I had my phone turned up. Alright, so just a little bit closer, yeah. The osprey could be camera shy, so I don't know, and if I'm still going to be able to see the osprey at the end of the bridge is a matter of question. Yeah, I can't even see the osprey anymore. I could see this wasn't going to work out so well. Yeah, now I can't even see the bird. Alright, so let me see if I can maybe go about like right here. Yeah, you can see that wasn't going to work. I know this is like been there, done that before with other birds, right? Oh, and nope, you didn't like that. They never like it. But there was also somebody else approaching too, so coincidentally, it probably would have happened anyways. Alright, so this time I got full optical zoom. But now it's digital zoom, okay? But I figured I'd do this so we can really see her good. Yeah, I mean, you were just hanging out, yeah. It's okay to be close. Being close is okay. I'm close, yeah. I'm close to you, yeah. Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry, Osprey, yeah. Alright, so here we go. So this is the osprey, and I'm just gonna stay right here for now. And we'll see what happens. I'm probably not gonna stay too long. This is good enough. like one time I was where the fence was, and she didn't let me get that close. It was like halfway between this field. So this field and that light pole. So this is a little bit closer actually than where I was before. So she is building a little bit of trust with me at this point. She is. I kind of walked back and forth, and I kind of like went in kind of an inner circle until she started making calls in another osprey, and then I decided to kind of cut it short at that point. This is actually where an old osprey nest used to be. This is where this osprey is standing. It was Victor and Mary, which are no longer around. We don't know what happened to Victor. Victor probably found another mate somewhere out there. We don't know where. And then Mary disappeared. It happens. Osprey vanish because they get attacked by other predators, or worse things can happen too. Or they just get old and they get diseases and things. Who knows? So yeah, here's our osprey. Big, bold, and powerful. He was over on the tree, but then when somebody started approaching from the other direction, or it could be me, I don't know. But it's okay, yeah. Yeah, it's okay, yeah. Don't worry. Don't worry, you can just stay right there, okay? Yeah. Alright, so the osprey's content with me. One thing about osprey is you gotta just stick with one osprey. You know, don't try to like film other osprey, because then you're not gonna be able to build trust with any of them. So you're only gonna have to pick one. You have to pick one. The one is the one that you feel like you're gonna feel comfortable with. I feel comfortable with this osprey because this osprey's nest is literally right next to a swimming pool, you know, area. So you figured, since it sees people every day, maybe it would get used to other people too. But that's not true. This the osprey had a lot of walls on its nest. The parents did a very good job protecting it so that these osprey don't really see the outside world until they officially fledge. That's just how they are. So yeah, this osprey's doing really well for himself. I'm very glad that he's doing well. That's right. Orange eyes, you can tell it's, or does it have yellow eyes? I don't know. Does it have orange eyes? It's gotta have orange eyes. I mean, it does have the patches. Does it have the stripes on the wings? No, wait a minute. Something seems weird. Something seems weird. Is this really one of the fledglings, or is this Tom? It's hard to tell. It's really, really hard to tell if this is Tom or if this is one of the others. But it's okay. Don't worry. Either way, we're good now, okay? Either way, everything's going to be okay, all right? I see you're looking around a lot. What's going on, huh? Yeah. It's starting to be swarming with bugs. I'm not going to stay long enough to find out where this osprey is going to roost at. He may just decide to roost right here. It's the tallest light pole in the whole park, so... I mean, the one where the nest at is pretty tall too, but this one's got an extra layer on it. I really think all these lights are probably the same size, but the osprey is probably deceived by the rows of lights that are underneath it, possibly. But it can definitely see more area right here on these light poles, so everything's all good. Yeah, I'm glad you're hanging out with me today. Yeah. So this will be the last bird that I see today. I'm going to be going home after this because I just don't want to stay too late, and I still have to put the food in my bags. I have off work tomorrow, so I'll try to enjoy myself on my day off. I'm really still wondering if this is Tom or if this is one of the fledglings. It doesn't have the little checkerboard things on the wings that I usually see from the Osprey, so I'm just not exactly sure. Maybe he came back to check on the fledgling, which clearly isn't here right now. But I think I do remember him perching right here at this spot before, so I kind of just walked back and forth. I probably didn't really need to do that. I'm sure he probably would have been just fine with me right here. I don't know. But he's very particular when he's in his fishing spot. He really doesn't like distractions. He really doesn't. He was doing great before I crossed the bridge, of course. And before the one guy started approaching too. At the same time. Yeah, so yeah, this'll be it for the footage, alright? I might stay for another 7 minutes, I don't know. Am I gonna try to get closer? I don't know. He just seems a little nervous, I don't know. Not quite as great as Betty. Betty is the better one. Betty's always the better one. The female's always the better one. Let's face it, I mean, they spend more time at the nest than the male does. So, the female always gets an opportunity to see more people than this one does. But it's okay. Alright, yeah, I'm not going to stay for the whole night because it's already starting to feel buggy and mosquito-y, and I've already got ant bites all over my legs, on the bottom of my legs, so I don't want to stay too long. Yeah, he's tucking his foot in, or he's stretching. He's stretching a little bit, yeah. Yeah. I'm glad to see you, Tom. Or if this is Tom. I'm just not sure if this is Tom or if this is one of the fledglings. I'm still pretty convinced this is Tom. I'm glad you're doing okay. I'm glad you're good. Okay? Yeah. You know who I am, yeah. You remember me. I know you remember me, yeah. Yeah, definitely 5 more minutes and I'll be done for the day. I'm really convinced to get a little closer, but I just don't know. Don't know if I should. This is almost with full optical zoom. This would be with full optical zoom. But at the same time, if we got closer, I probably wouldn't be able to see very much of the Osprey anyways. I mean, I could give it a try. Maybe he'd let me approach, maybe he won't, you know. With there being only 4 minutes left, I figured what the heck, you know. Alright, Tom. Alright, Tom. I'm just going to get just a little bit closer. Let me see if Tom lets me get a little bit closer, okay? Yeah. Only a little bit closer, but not too much closer. This is the last footage that we're gonna get of this osprey. After this, I'm leaving, okay? Yeah. I'm leaving after this, okay? Yeah. All right, so there we go. So now you get better zoom. I need to consider getting the Nikon P1000 again because that was a great camera. It really was. So yeah, that's with full optical zoom right here as far as I know. Let's see. No, that's with full optical zoom. I'm not getting any closer than that because I just don't see a point. You're not really going to get much better footage here as you would anywhere else. So yeah, okay, I'm just gonna continue doing this. I'm just gonna look down on my phone for the last 3 minutes and then I'm gonna leave, okay? I'm gonna leave after that. Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, so 2 minutes left. He was able to let me get a little bit closer, which he should. I mean, he does know me. He knows I like to do this. He knows I do, but he's still got his own twitches, you know. I used to call him Fearless Tom, but he's not as fearless as you think he is. Or at least not since the first time I saw him. I thought he was a little better the first time I saw him, only because he was busy building the nest at the time. But yeah, I do believe that this is him. This is Tom. Yeah. Tom's definitely better than Lou from the other nest. He's definitely more tolerant, but still not as tolerant as Betty, and way less tolerant than Sue. Sue is the best. Sue, you can get right underneath her, no problem. But she's still very particular if you approach from behind, just like all the Osprey are. Yeah. All right, 1 more minute left and then I'm leaving, okay? I'm leaving after this, okay? So yeah, we'll just stay here for another minute and then I'm just gonna go. Is that other Osprey still on the light? Well, no. This is Tom. Hi. Hi there, Tom. It's okay. It's okay, Tom. Uh-oh. Tom! Just a little friendly goodbye. There was only 8 seconds left, so I see he doesn't land on the poles. We're good.